I've got a very inspiring story from a high school hurdler from Pennsylvania. Let's check it out.
When I first started hurdles, I wanted to do it because I originally thought you're supposed to jump over hurdles, and I thought it was gonna help my vertical for basketball. I know I'm a start dunking on these hurdlers, I said hurdlers, these basketball players, you know what I'm saying? But I was in the past, I was like 14. After doing some little research into it and everything, I realized, oh, you're supposed to run through the hurdles and not jump over them. You know what I'm saying? And freshman year, the first time we had our meet, when I ran, I think like a 19 or 18, I think I came third. And it surprised me because our coach was like, oh my God, like that's so good. You know what I'm saying? You have so much potential and all that. And I was like, yo, coach, you know what I'm saying? Coach loves me now, you know what I'm saying? 300, yeah, we didn't even gotta talk about that. I think I still came first though. That just shows I ran a 48 300 and I came first. Sophomore year was definitely different because that was when I realized the speed and the actual hurdle form was, you know what I'm saying, coming into place. So for hurdles, I ran a 16:57 for the 110, and for the 300, I ran a 42.9 as my PR. So it's a big jump. And what really pushed me that year was Ben Jones. He was one of my good friends. He actually started beating me towards the end of the season. He ran a 16.3, and I ran my PR a 16.6. Everybody was dabbing him up, high-fiving him, everything, and like that's the moment it really like clicked in me. Where it was like, yo, I need to tee up because I never want to lose a race again. I was like, yeah, I really want to break 16 and be the best at this.
Abe decided to get serious for his junior year.
Throughout like November, December, I would go to the track at night, in the morning, you know what I'm saying, still work on like running my form and all that. They would lock the door, so I just hop the fence. I would hurdle the fence to get to the stadium. What really clicked was when I'm there alone, and I'm just like looking at that record board. I'm like, yo, I hope senior year I could do it one day. Looking at this, just putting on this pain. It's just like being in 2 records, just being the best in your school's all time of sports. It was like, it's a different feeling. It's a different motivation. Because some people do track just to get medals, whatever. But when you want to be the best in your school all time, like, that's a different type of, you know what I'm saying? But my goal was just to break 16. My form was still trash, and I didn't really, I said, oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but I didn't really have any coaches in the area or anything to really help me until Coach Mike came in clutch. I emailed him about my video, and he was frying me. He was like, yeah, your form is trash. You're doing all this wrong. And I'm like, yo.
I didn't say that. I do tell it like it is, but I always stay positive.
Coach Mike has helped me in ways you don't understand. If you want to be a good hurdler, Coach Mike is your guy. I'm not gonna hold you. Because when I bought the packs, he breaks down everything into the pieces. Like, it was beyond my understanding. Like, especially I was running with my arms like this and like everything. Like the drills from my favorite one's probably the hurdle pack 1, because the walking drills, the arms, the walking over the hurdle, and then he breaks it little by little and then goes full speed. And the hurdle pack 2, I believe, was the one with the speed and all that. When I started to get that along, I was like, yo, I'm doing insane.
At Abe's first meet of the season, he was nervous because he was running against some boys who were pretty good.
I'm on the line, my heart is beating just, because it's a home meet. This is the first time people are seeing me run this season, and I just remember just arms and being aggressive with it over the hurdles. I realized, yo, I was in front of everybody, and it never happened, because usually when I'm hurdling, there's always people next to me. When I was going, I was like, by the time I went to like the 6-7 hurdle, I was the only one there. My boy Ben comes up to me, who's in the race. He's like, yo, you say you did it and everything. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, yo. I'm like, did I run a 15.9, a low 16? He's like, yo, you ran a 15.49. I was like, and that's all by Coach Mike alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the videos he helped me and everything. I think it's the video with Grant Holloway, Devin Allen, the Jamaican dude, all that video where you break down, like, that's what helped me a lot. And I'm like, yo, I ran my PR season of a 15.49. You got to realize that might not be fast in other schools, but from that time alone, I went from being like the 15th best hurdler of all time to just that race going down to the 4th. Because mind you, the record is 15.04. So I told Coach Mike, about it. I was like, yo, I ran a 54, nah, nah, nah. You see, give me all this advice, and even then, you still giving me videos about my knee and everything.
Abe was getting a little better each week, but he wasn't satisfied.
Why am I only PRing about these little milliseconds? I want to PR, like, I need something great to happen to me. And I'm telling coach, and he's like, yo, thing I liked about coach is he always kept it a buck with me. So everybody else, they was saying I was doing great and, oh, you got senior, you got time. But coach always, every time I sent him a video or emailed him, he always responded with facts, evidence, and everything to help me. You know what I'm saying? And I came down to it that it was mainly, he said my lead leg, I had to like snap it down faster. So I'm like, I bet.
Then came Abe's conference meet where he was going up against some competition with better times.
After going, it was my best race of the season. Because after running and just like being aggressive with it and everything, oh yeah, I ran a 15.1, which is crazy because I went from a 15.3 basically to a 15.1, which I'm literally .07 from the school record or something. And nobody could really tell. I think I came fourth overall in EPCs. I got my medal, and I was like, yo, nobody can tell me anything because I was leading my prime.
Next up was district meet. Again, good competition, but this time Abe was feeling the pressure.
Basically, I snapped down, my thigh hit the hurdle, I just lost my speed. I ran like a 15.54. I still came fourth though. Yeah, I was really defeated.
Now we're focused on senior year.
I am about to be a senior. I'm about to graduate, meaning this is my last year of hurdling. My goal for this year, this season, is to not only run these 14s, but I want to place in states. I want to be the fastest hurdler of Strasburg High School all time. And I want to be the first hurdler ever in my school's history to place in states. Because I believe when you do that in our school, you have your name on the podium too. And I feel like with my dedication and work, my goal is to run a 14.2 within a year and run a sub 38 in a year too. And I feel like if Coach Mike, he helps me with all this, then I'm gonna be great. So yeah, I'll say that. And my challenge is probably just getting my body right, you know what I'm saying? Just help my hurdle journey and everything. And I feel like if I could do that, then I will achieve my goals. So yeah, my name is Abby Cordy, and this is my story of becoming the best hurdler of my schools all time. Thank you for your time.
Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you can see updates to Abe's progress. Also have lots of other YouTubes and athletes that you can follow on this channel. If you want to learn more about how I can help you with your hurdling, there's lots of links in the description below, or you can go to my website at acemethodcoaching.com. Coach Ace out.